Now that summer is over and the temperature's starting to fall, let's see if this month in rollerblading somebody brought the fire. Wow, that almost sounded clever. Can't imagine I'm getting good at this or anything. Whatever, roll the intro. We are apparently so thin with skate edits this month that I'm looking at off-road skating and Great Caesar's Ghost! What have I been missing? Dude, you took my favorite brand of skates and made them dirt track sexy. If I wasn't allergic to nature, I would almost want to try this. And the next time you're out skating the Junkyard Training Grounds, Fabry, do me a favor and say hello to Sarah Connor for me. I'm still awaiting Judgment Day. I don't know who at Razors has to screen their riders for anything, but I think they need to look at the Italy national team a little bit closer and realize what kind of criminal activity they're up to. I mean, look at this. Breaking the laws of physics with an illegal use of a negative macchio, unlawful impersonation of John Murakami, and possession of intercontinental rocket fish brains. These guys are straight up felons. And I'm not even talking about the rail they murdered in this edit. I mean, good lord, even Donato Bilancia thinks you went a little too far. I wasn't hungry for it, but Casey Garrity is now giving me a hankering for a quesadilla. And look, I know they spelled it wrong, but good God, man, you can't pull tricks like this. Is that how your mother raised you? It's like I'm watching CM Punk doing an Elements 2 version of Dustin Latimer. I'm not saying I hate it, but my mind can't handle this juxtaposition. Although I will say you did redeem yourself when you pulled that Murda Johnson-esque Royale switch up around the tree. Alright, stop the presses.
Champion Bombston
Is out street skating, and he somehow managed to steal Eric Schrine's Top Acid Steez. I didn't know it was possible. I haven't the slightest idea where this dude is from, but it feels like I'm watching someone who doesn't know that grunge music is long gone. I will tell you what I do know. When dude nailed that sick monoroll to fish brain down that rail, it fed Jimmy Shoota's soul, nourishing it, and thusly giving him 10 more years to his life expectancy. Thank you for that. Could someone please inform Mr. Poling that the idea of skating is to do virtually anything but fall over? I had to take Advil after watching this edit. Good gravy. The man is doing the icky shuffle on various ledges around the city. You might get a penalty flag there for excessive celebration at this rate. I also get this feeling that Mr. Poling is suffering from the Midwestern strain of Kelso Brothers-itis. Is he from Ohio? I couldn't tell! Now let's get social, but at a very safe distance, because Biz just put out a new skate edit promoting his new wheels. I finally get to see the notorious B.I.Z. rip up the street, especially that parking lot rail. That is totally unfair, dude. Let me get some of that. Well, holy buckets, another wild brand owl appeared. And me without my Pikachu to take down this flying type who has an affinity for roofs. Well, somebody watched Dre Powell's section from VG19 and said, you know what? We're going to recreate that. But when we do it, we're going to drop more acid than what the Joker fell into in '89 Batman. Does this man skate anything normal? Everything has to have a fence, barrier, or medieval gargoyle in the way. Dude, just keep it simple. Speaking of keeping it simple, was your editor on a Desoxin bender when he was putting this all together? I can hardly make out half the tricks you're doing because it's over-edited. I mean, it's not Ron Copeland Life Plus 5 levels of bad. I mean, that's... But this is getting pretty close. You might want to watch it there. That's why I give this VOD a Space Invader out of 10. Don't ask me what that means. I'm not gonna tell you. Well, somebody went skating and came back with a sack full of fish that would make the Gordon's fishermen blush. To steal a line from Mushroom Blading, we need to talk about your pants that you apparently stole from Cesar Romero. If you don't get that reference, Bing it or something. Every time I watch Billy O'Neill do a fish brain, I feel as though the universe has aligned. And for a very split second, we experience harmony. That's why I give this VOD a Swedish Fish out of 10. Oh, and P.S. Quit breaking shit! When most people think about stunt skaters, a few names come to mind. Shima, Happy, Pianowski. And if you got that one hipster rollerblader friend, they would say something like Dustin Jones. But one name I rarely hear at all in this conversation is Jake Elliott and his section from Smell the Glove. This man is straight up out of his mind. He believes in the age-old adage that speed is your friend. There is nothing in this section that is approached at half speed. I wonder how much of a first try or die type of skater he was. Then the kicker to all this is the scene at the end of his section that just reeks of bang. I mean, there are guys in this scene that are also in that movie. It's like Shane's being prophetic or recycling ideas. I haven't quite figured it out. So those are the skate edits for the month of September that I felt really needed to hear my opinion. I mean, some people can't figure out whether I like them or not, but, you know, if you can't figure out context clues or sarcasm, maybe you shouldn't watch. I don't know. If you like what I do, tell me below. If you hate what I do, tell me below. And guess what? I ain't gonna read them. This is my channel. I don't care. Till next time. Keep rolling or whatever it is that you do. Keep talking about how great 2002 was and see how far that gets you because you're 35 and having a bum knee. Bye!